Well. When you think you know what's going to happen, you think you know what's going on. Life, sports, entertainment. It'll throw you a swerve, it'll throw you a curveball, it'll throw you something interesting. And for sure, this breaking news, as you can see by the title of this video, definitely did so for me in the NBA realm. As free agency of the NBA officially starts at midnight Eastern, 11 p.m. Central. But already some trades going down. Jimmy Butler going to the Minnesota Timberwolves. We have Blake Griffin, who breaking news was about an hour ago that he's staying 5-year contract, staying in LA to simply keep up being a Los Angeles Clipper. And as the title of the video says, Paul George going to the Oklahoma City Thunder. I don't know if I'm shocked, but I'm very surprised that in the end, Paul George going to Oklahoma City. In my mind, Oklahoma City was not on the radar for me, for Paul George to go to. I didn't think that's where people wanted to go to, and I didn't think that would be a place where the Pacers would be able to make the best deal to get something in return for Paul George. Technically, you can make a trade with any team and get something back, but obviously, if you're getting rid of your best player, your franchise player or formerly franchise player, you would want the best them back in return from other said franchise. That's just how business works in the NBA in all sports when you make trades, make deals, and from there. So I would have thought that, again, just me assuming, and you know what assuming does, but I did assume that the Pacers would trade him for a more value. Like I thought maybe they would be able to work something out with the Cavs or the Lakers, the Heat, maybe even. I mean, it's something. But to make a trade with the Thunder for maybe shells, it's certainly interesting to me. But I mean, shocking me, yes. But I didn't. Again, I'm surprised that he's going to OKC. That's where he's traded. Again, this is a trade. It's not Paul George in the open market signing with OKC. That would have been different. Next year, next year's when all the fun truly happens. Yes, there's a lot of crazy things going on this year in the National Basketball Association with these trades in the beginning of free agency, as every year for the NBA and the NFL as well. You get the biggest trades and big news like that, breaking news that people talk about. But next year, at least in the NBA eyes, for me, I see even bigger things going down because Paul George, again, at that time, his contract will be up. Just like a situation, a situation with some other players as well, where they could, with Carmelo Anthony, LeBron James, I think even Benjamin himself, well, not anymore, 5-year deal with the Clippers, but other big stars could, in fact, form another super team in the NBA next summer. Could that be in LA? Could that be with the Lakers? The Lakers try to be Showtime again? 2018 edition? Like, I don't know exactly what's going down, but what's going on here is we're talking about the NBA and the free agency and everything going on already and everything that we think might be going on moving forward. If you are watching live, thank you. Welcome to share your thoughts in the live chat. Give your thoughts and feelings on this and other things. If you wish to, let me know what team you represent. I rep the Milwaukee Bucks. That's my team. I obviously didn't see the Bucks being able to land any of these major players, quite honest. But one day the Bucks will be good enough to be able to warrant and have free agents look at Milwaukee as a viable option to go to at that time. I do think that our team is growing. Our team is becoming something, having a future, and we just have to grow with the talent that we have right now, and then in the future being able to attract superstars like Paul George and others to come to Milwaukee and play for our team. But as of constructed right now, that certainly isn't the case. And I did invite my team members from Steve's Wrestling Ramble, my WWE podcast show, here on this channel, because they are NBA fans just as much as pro wrestling WWE fans, to share their thoughts. I'm welcome to join this hangout. I'm just checking here on Twitter, so I apologize for the silence. But seeing some of the reactions to it and other news. Actually, I'm going to go to the NBA.com and the tracker, stuff like that, free agency tracker. Because there's something there that I actually was looking at earlier today. If I can get there. There we go, NBA.com tracker. Of a lot of the free agents that are up and willing to be traded and on the free agent market to see exactly where they all could be going. Actually, I'm gonna go free agency. And to see if what other reports I'm seeing on Twitter of potential moves moving forward. Paul George of the Thunder. Local sources in Minneapolis say that Kyle Lowry has indicated to Jimmy Butler that he intends to sign with the Timberwolves. Whether that's rumor or fact, we'll certainly see here shortly. Actually, you know what? Maybe I should share this. I'm going to actually share the tweets here so people can see some of these tweets, and there's some other tweets that have memes on them as well that I wanted to share. Or I don't have to, but might as well. I'm gonna give credit to the people that tweeted it. Tweeted it on the Twitter. On Twitter. All right, so let's get back here. NBA free agency tomorrow equals Christmas in July. That's true. Again, next year though. Next year's gonna be Christmas in July with maybe a super team forming. I really think that'll happen in LA. Just think about that. Think about the LA Lakers. If they have Lonzo Ball, which they already have, but you know what I mean? Lonzo Ball, LeBron James, maybe even if not, you can still have the Lakers constructed and become its own super team and be a team to reckon with. And even if the Lakers are able to grab a big amount of the high ticket free agents next year, will still be able to break through and defeat either the Cavaliers or the Warriors? Either one? Maybe, maybe not, but it certainly makes them a lot better than they've been. Obviously, really anything would, but at that time, even more so. Now, this one was talking about the Suns and Blake Griffin are going to meet, but that ain't happen. Blake Griffin staying in LA to play for the Clippers. Well, I got to go to the latest. Let's see. I'm just trying to see if there's any. Oh, I like this one. The NBA and the NFL are polar opposites. Free agency is everything in the NBA. The draft is everything in the NFL. Well, free agency matters in the NFL, but that's true. Most franchises, like my team here, America's team, as I would call them, the Green Bay Packers. That's how we pride ourselves to build our team more so with draft picks and free agency. Oh, you see this one? Pepe El Guapo. Live look at Danny Ainge's office. Hashtag NBA free agency. Hashtag Clippers. He about to go crazy. Yep. Hashtag NBA free agency. LeBron will never leave the East now. Yeah, East is being plucked and ducked, and all the moves are really obviously headed and going on in the Western Conference to bolster that up to be able to defeat the mighty Warriors. Golden State Warriors more so than the East trying to make moves. I'm sure all 30 teams are trying to become better, be better. As I talked about in my video last time I spoke about the NBA, which is only a week ago or days ago, when I was saying I hope to have an NBA where it seems like 20 of the 30 teams are viable options to do something in the playoffs. Not 20 of 30 teams able to be NBA champions. I want to clarify that, speak clearly in saying that. But having an NBA where it's more of economy unknown, who really, there is not too many super teams, just teams. Teams that have their role players, star players, teams that can make moves and that can make a run in the playoffs. And yes, that includes my Milwaukee Bucks and other teams. Obviously, I'd like to have a whole NBA with all the teams being equal in their own set and having their own star players and being able to do something. But I wish I could have the TV on because right now they're talking about it on ESPN with Ramon Shelburne and Wojnarowski. I like this funny tweet. The Cavaliers will be moved into the Western Conference and the entire Eastern Conference will be eliminated. Hashtag NBA, hashtag NBA free agency. But yeah, there's still going to be big moves to make. Like I said, I was looking at the free agent pool for my Milwaukee Bucks and for the NBA in general. There's some players that I didn't even know technically are technically free agents. Ones that you're pretty sure they're going to re-sign with their teams, but the fact that they are technically free agents. But I really want to see the Lakers improve, so hopefully the Lakers are able to land a player. This meme here is pretty cool. Hashtag NBA, hashtag free agency is like the Wild Wild West. No rules. Last man standing wins. And gunslinging action all around. That's pretty cool. Looks like the Lake Show is going to get a peek of PG-13 and Westbrook playing side by side. What will the Lakers do next year? Exactly, that's what I was talking about earlier. The Lakers might be able to get both, excuse me, Russell Westbrook and Paul George, along with Lonzo Ball and others. Lakers are going to be a team to reckon with if they're able to land those transactions next year and next summer during that free agency. Dang, NBA free agency. I got me shaking things in at least in the Western Conference. I mean, I'm not saying the Warriors are to be scared, but be put on notice. More so with the move the Rockets made the other day. Fact: NBA free agency has been better than the entire NBA season. Hashtag truth. Oh yeah, that's right. Ricky Rubio, Minnesota Timberwolves. Another team that I said was growing. And I was talking about the NBA draft. That was the last time I was talking about the NBA. And to talk about the Minnesota Timberwolves being the team that was one of the winners from the NBA draft. In free agency, they're not doing too shabby here either. Timberwolves was a team, young gunslinging team in their own right. Can make some moves. Well, they're making moves. What do you mean make some moves during the season? Get some wins, get some W's, and be something. And be able to not only make the playoffs but do something in the playoffs. Be able to make it that, but you never know. But certainly is amazing. And for those that don't already know, like I said, Paul George going to the Oklahoma City Thunder, as you see there by the title of my video. Welcome to like the video if you are an NBA fan. Let me know in the comment section below, or if you are watching live, the NBA team you rep, and your thoughts of what you think your team's going to do moving forward. But it's going to be a crazy free agency. I might even have to do another live video by near the end of it with all the moves and shakes. I'm just reading here, as you can see. If there's any other bigger or any other news. See a gift right there. Oh yeah, Jeff Teague went to the Wolves. Another player that went to Timberwolves. And Rubio went to the Jazz, as I said earlier. There's some new tweets. I want to see if there's anything, maybe not breaking news, but any news in that respect. I'll stop sharing that. I just wanted to lots of interest in Rudy Gay from OKC. Not sure why. Paul George is a better version of him. Yeah, that's true in itself. But I'm just, like I said, surprised that OKC is the landing spot for Paul George. Of all the other rumored teams where he could go. Like, I really actually thought the number one team besides Lakers, again, that could be next year. But to get him now, because now it has to be a trade, where next year he can choose where he wants to go. It's his choice as a free agent. So I actually thought the Houston Rockets, though, especially with that owner, making wheeling dealings. I'm just seeing here if there's any news of any other superstars or players that might be looking. I'm just gonna look at Adrian Wojnarowski's Twitter handle himself. If there's anything about Jrue Holiday will be meeting with the Pelicans in the start of his free agency. Jrue Holiday taking a look there. The Nets picking up option on guard Sean Kilpatrick and Joe Harris. Rudy Gay hosts meetings in Austin, Texas with interested suitors. OKC continues to be a team who sees a fit for him. Sources so far, the departure of Phil Jackson hasn't changed MSG's mindset on Carmelo Anthony's eventual exit. Knicks want trade, not buyout. Yeah, that's right. Chris Paul was the big move. Chris Paul reduced his trade bonus from $3.6 million to $661,000 to make the trade work. Cap hit for Houston in 2017-18 is $24.6 million. Philadelphia 76ers has traded Sean Long to Houston for cash in a 2018 second-round pick, per league source. I'm just, sharing other news here in the NBA. You know. Nothing else really of note besides the breaking news that I'm my thoughts on as well in its own right. But it's certainly going to be interesting to see how the rest of this free agency goes. I certainly am going to be looking at key nine, especially Milwaukee Bucks, and seeing if we lose any of our star players, role players during the free agency. But thanks to all that watch live and all we watch in archive. Welcome to like the video, share the video, and all the other fun jazz as well. As always, take care.